My little girl, Jaden, she's my buddy. Jaden, I take her everywhere, and she's heard me share my story a lot. When she was 5 years old, I had an idea to take her back to my school. So we went to Lafayette Elementary School there in the Bay Area, and I wanted to show her everything that took place in my story. So we got to the school that day, and we got to campus. I said, Jaden, this is the classroom where the teacher told me those mean things. This is the spot in the hall where the boys tripped me and I was bleeding, and I showed the scar on my chin one more time. And then we went outside to the field where the tree is. It's still there. And I said, this is where Daddy ate lunch by himself every day. We got done, we started walking back to our car. And as we're walking back, my little girl, I didn't want her to see me cry, because I was pretty depressed, because I wish I could have shown her where my jersey's retired and my name on the wall for my accomplishments. But I don't have a story like that. We got to as we're walking, she grabbed my hand, she stops me from walking. I looked down at her, she goes, Daddy? I said, yeah, Jaden? She said, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I said, no, it's okay, it's all right. But what she said to me next, I will never forget to the day I die. She looked at me with her big brown eyes, her curly hair. And she said, Daddy? I said, yeah, baby girl. She said, I would have eaten lunch with you. I'm sorry. That touched my heart. Still touches my heart. You guys are awesome. Just my allergies are acting up. You know what I would like to adopt today? Every school that's represented here, I would like to adopt this, that no one is allowed to eat lunch by themselves anymore on campus. But we're gonna watch out for one another. We're gonna watch out for people like me. We're gonna go back to school, we're gonna go back to campus, and we're gonna watch out, and we're gonna be there, we're gonna defend people, we're gonna be heroes this year. We're gonna end this year strong and learn at this Character Combine to be heroes. I'm gonna wrap it up by rolling up this frying pan, but I gotta say one last thing as Jason comes out here, and that's this. It's to all the coaches that are here. Can I have all the coaches raise their hand? All the coaches real quick. Oh, awesome. Coaches, you can put your hands back down. Can I say something real quick? My freshman year in high school, I walked on a campus as a skinny freshman. I was lost, I was confused. I'm trying to find my next class. The door opens, this man walks out in the hall. He goes, you look lost. I go, yes, sir, I am. He goes, let me help you find your next class. His name was Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards didn't just help me find my class that day, but he's the man who taught me how to read. He worked on my speech with flashcards, and he helped me with my homework every day after school. My junior year in high school, he left. He didn't see me graduate from high school or college. He became a principal up in Oregon. He never saw me the stuff I even do here today. But several years ago, I was invited to speak at a conference for businessmen at the Oakland Convention Center. And there was thousands and thousands of businessmen. I got done sharing my story that day, and I got done, they gave me a standing ovation. I'm watching all these men clap, and they kind of bring the house lights up. I look to the back of this convention center, and there's this man with his hand against the wall. I look at him. It's Mr. Edwards. He saw my picture on a poster. You want to come hear me speak? A lot of years went by, but I recognized Mr. Edwards. His pants up to his chest, his bald head, his Birkenstocks. In front of everybody, I jumped off the stage. I don't care who was watching, who was looking. I got to the back of that convention center. I threw my arms around him. I said, Mr. Edwards, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today. He said, John, I'm so proud of you. I started to turn back and walk back towards the stage. I looked back at him one last time. I go, Mr. Edwards, you still helping kids? With a smile on his face, he said, every day, every day. A couple of years ago, Mr. Edwards passed away. But I know if he was here with me today, he would say the same thing I'm about to say to every teacher, or every coach, I should say, and that's this. Thank you for what you do. I've had the privilege now to speak to over 4 million students around the world. And everyone I get to talk to, everyone I get to encourage, I trace it back to my high school teacher, my special ed teacher, Mr. Edwards. Coaches, thank you for all the sacrifice you put into these young men and young ladies. Thank you for all the times you feel like giving up. You still come to practice. Thank you for believing us. Thank you for being that support system in our lives. So for Mr. Edwards and for me, coaches, thank you for everything you do. Players, let's give a big hand for all the coaches that are here today. You guys are awesome. You gonna give me a countdown from 10?
I'm ready to
I'm
go,
gonna roll
baby.
this up. You guys, it was an honor to be today. Let's remember to be heroes. Let's watch out for one another. Let's eat lunch with one another, and thank you for being here with me today. I love you. I believe you. Give me a countdown from 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, stand up, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Johnny. Like a burrito. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.